Hey everybody, Carlos Perez here again, and we have another update. We're at 2.8 now. So I'm just going to do a quick little overview, walkthrough. All of the instructions on setting up everything is still the same. Nothing changed, it's just that now we're on a different version. So you see we're on 2.8 up here in the top screen right now. And what I'm going to do, just show you guys with the pointer. Oh, you can't see the pointer on. Okay. So what I'm going to do is we're just going to go out and just briefly just do like the quick overview of everything and what to do. So of course, now that we're on 2.8, we need to go into our settings again. We're going to need to go over to apps, and we're going to need to go and clear out the PMC. You see it's at 90.95, so it's just under 1 gig right now. We're going to go into that. We're going to go down to clear data, which is 804 megs of stuff on there. We're going to click OK, and that's going to completely erase everything out of the 2.5 if you have not updated. If you update it, then it's going to remove the complete 2.7, and we're going to redo the 2.8. So you see everything was cleared out. If you go back to it and look, you'll see that it's now down to 169 megabytes, which is the actual size of the app itself prior to installing anything. And we're going to go into our updater, and we're going to go to our 2.8, and we are going to do our install on that. So I'm going up to the 2.8, clicking OK on it, and yes. So this is going to put the 2.8 on there. Remember, it's going to go from downloading to downloaded to extracting. So I'm going to pause this here and let it completely download. Then I'm going to bring it back on after it has extracted. So I'm not going to turn it back on for the downloaded portion or the extracted portion, but I want you to know that it goes from downloading. After it completely goes all the way over, it's going to go and show downloaded and then immediately go to extracting. So at the extraction point, when it's completely finished, I'll come back. Okay, we're back. So it went from downloading to downloaded to extracting to process complete. We're going to click OK, and we're going to back up out of this. And again, guys, this is just an overview of everything. All of the other videos are still relevant. We're just doing a quick walkthrough. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to launch it for the first time. We're going to do our first time launch with the 2.8 version on there. And once it does its first run, it's going to install the add-ons. I'm going to do a quick pause at that point so everything updates, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to link my tracked account, my Real-Debrid account real quick, and my TV account, just so that everything is functioning, and then we'll continue with the overview at that point. So right now we just did the first run. Everything is writing. It's starting up. Now the first run, remember the add-ons and everything has to update. So you have to give time for that to take place. And you'll see that up in the top by the date, where it's, you know, Monday, 10:30. You're going to see that things are going to pop up from there. You'll see that on June 18th, 2018, we went to version 2.8. You look in the left-hand corner, you'll see the 2.8 as well. It's cleaning up any files or packages right now. And then it's going to rewrite the menu. So we're going to kind of just stick on this recording until the menu starts to write, just so you guys can kind of see where the pop-up's happening. But at this point, like I said, you're not doing anything. You're just letting it update. So right there, the short skin shortcuts, it's building the menu. And some other things are going to happen. So wait for your box to completely update before you do anything. And I'll be right back. Actually, you know what? I'll kind of hold off. No, you know what? I'll be back as soon as this updates, and then we'll go through. Let me see. I think we could probably just go through it now. So we'll let everything update, reflash, boom. Okay. So I'm telling everyone out there, use the Real-Debrid service. That way you get your premium links. And with those premium links, you're going to have a lot better chance of watching the content that you want to see. And like I said, it's still a good idea to have tracks and to link it. So there's two resolvers actually that work with everything. It's the URL resolver, which is in Covenant and everything else, and then the resolve URL, which is only in Exodus. So you want to add Covenant and Exodus to your Real-Debrid service. And we're going to do that real quick. So we're going to go over here to our settings. We're going to go down to our add-ons, my add-ons, and then our video add-ons. So you're going to see that I'm going to actually put Exodus and Covenant into everything. So with Covenant first, we'll go there. Now Covenant and everything else that you see on here, every other add-on, they all use the URL resolver. So we're going to go into accounts and go down to, it's right here, URL resolver settings. We're going to click on that. And when that pops up our little code, we're going to go down to the Real-Debrid, and we're going to choose reauthorize my account. And then I'm going to show you from there what we do. So you see that number right there, the EBB, we want to put that into our Real-Debrid service. So that is going to be EBBJM, EBBJM, RDG, RDG. Click continue, and I'm already logged into the Real-Debrid. So that's why you're seeing that. Okay, so you see up here, Real-Debrid resolver authorized. So we know that that's authorized now. Now we're going to do Exodus, because Exodus is the only one on a different resolver. So we're going to go into Exodus as well. Go into our settings. Go into our account. And if you see right here under the Debrid service, it says resolve URL. So because they never updated their resolver, they still use that. So we're going to click OK. And we're going to go to the page that lists all of the Debrid services. And we're going to authorize this. So this way, no matter which add-on you use, Covenant, Exodus, Extreme Streams, Death Streams, you're going to automatically have the premium links added in there as well. So we're in Real-Debrid. We're going to click on Reset My Authorization. And then we're going to go actually on Authorize. I'm sorry. We're going to click on Authorize. So resolve URL. And then we're going to put authorize again and go back to our Real-Debrid. Now remember, you got to be logged into the Real-Debrid. I'm logged in, and that's why I was able to get to that screen. So authorize my account. And when that pop-up comes up, we're going to go back here again. We're going to put device. And then we're going to add, so it's 2DDR, 2DDR, KWN2. KWN2. So we have that authorized now. Real-Debrid resolver authorized. So now we have both of those authorized. So our premium links are going to now show up in everything. The only thing to do is activate our tracked account. I'm going to do that real quick. So we're going to do that again with Exodus and then with Covenant as well, because those are like the two main ones that we'll probably use a lot. So go into settings, accounts. We have track right there. Click on authorize. And when that pop-up comes up, we're going to go over to our track. We're going to enter our code, which is 2E42, 2E42, 9B4A, 9B4A. Yes, we want to authorize Exodus. Woohoo. You'll see that it was authorized, so we're good to go. We're going to now go into Covenant and do the same thing. And all of these, Lithium, all these other add-ons, you can do the same thing. You can add track to all of them so you can keep track of what you're watching. The only reason I'm doing these two, because these are the two I primarily use, that when you go to it, it shows what's airing today and then my shows. So because I like to know my shows, that's why I actually link these two. But you can link all of them if you choose. And we're going to do the track authorization again. And I need to bring up that page. So we're going to go back to activate one more time. Bring that box up. And we're going to go into authorized track. Once we get that number, we're going to go put it in. So we got F65E, F65E, 8DFC, 8DFC. We've authorized tracks. Bam. So now we actually have it authorized for both. Last thing we're going to do is the IPTV service. So we're going to go to our video add-ons again. And we're going up to the Pyro IPTV or the Clear IPTV, depending on what build you have. Click on that. Settings. We have to put in username and password. I'm going to stop the recording while I put this in, and then I'll pick it up. Okay, my username and password is put in. We're going to go down to open it because we want to configure it now. The EPG guide will be updated, and we're doing that right now. We just had to get a new EPG. But we're going to go into our settings. We're going to go into edit advanced settings. Our box has 2 gigs of RAM, so we're going to click on that. And then we want to hit the mouse button on the remote and bring the cursor down to OK. And you guys don't see the cursor on the screen. It doesn't record that. But all that flashing you see is me moving the cursor over to it. I'm on OK. I click OK. And that is fine. Now I'm going to go back into our extras. And this is where we're going to integrate with the TV guide. We're going to use the PVR Simple Client. Again, we're updating the guide, guys, so don't worry. By the time you get it, the guide will be working completely. So we just did that. We're going to hit OK. It's going to do it 5 times. Don't know why. We're going to hit it each time. And after the 5th time, everything is going to work and we're set. Okay, so we linked the guide. We linked our main add-ons we're using. The only thing left for us to do now is to go into our PVR client. And for that, we're going to go back down to our add-ons again. We're going to click on My Add-ons and our PVR Client. So we're going to go up to the IPTV Simple Client, which is the one that we linked to. We're going to go down to our settings. And for the EPG settings, we want to go over to our time shift. I'm in California, so it's going to be +4. Want to apply that to all channels. And then we're done. Needs to do a restart. Click the mouse button, put the cursor on OK, click OK, and we're done that. Now, a lot of you guys are going to see there's only 540 channels. We took out all the VOD stuff. That's why we're building the Kodi add-ons. Make it more vibrant, because that's where the movie studios are shutting people down for having the VOD content. So by not having that, we're set. So guys, I'm going to go in now and I'm going to set up my skin so that I'm able to get my TV shows and everything up in the menu item when I actually go to it. So I'm going over to configure my skin, and then I'm going up to my home window. So like I said, this is already in a video, shows you how to do it, but I'm just doing this, like I said, for mine real quick. So you see it's movies and then TV shows. So I'm going to do my movies first. So I'm choosing movies, and I'm going down here to the widget area. Instead of people watching, I want it to be my movies. So my movies, I want to go down to our add-ons. I'm going to go down to the video add-ons, and I'm going to link this because I have it on track for both Covenant and Exodus. I'm going to use Exodus instead. So I'm going to find my Exodus and click OK on that. And remember, because I have this link to track, that's why I'm doing this. So I'm going to go down to My Movies, and then I want to choose my movie list. And it's just going to be Carlos's movies. Carlos's movies. Click OK on that. And then we're just going to use that as the widget. So when we scroll up, everything that's in tracks will automatically link on the box as well. And I just do that because I like that personal experience of having my movies and my TV shows show up. So again, for me, it's just a matter of convenience. We're going to use that as a widget. And it's going to be Carlos's movies on Exodus. Click Done. Then I want to click OK. And now I'm going to do that same thing for TV shows. So it's writing the menu over. Go back up to Home Design, over to click here to customize the home screen. We're now going to do TV shows. So that way it'll allow me to bring up, my TV shows that I like personally. So TV shows, go over. We're going to go from people watching over to Carlos's TV shows using Exodus. So we're going down to our add-ons, our video add-on. We're going down to Exodus. Now remember, all of these are already connected to my tracked account. That's why I have this information. My TV shows. And it's going to pull back the listing of all the TV shows. Let me see. So we're going to go to TV show list. And we're just going to set the widget for all of my TV shows. Carlos's TV shows. Click OK. And like I said, this is very convenient when you have track added to your account. It's free. I have the premium service, but you can get it for free. Real-Debrid is like 40 bucks a month. I'm sorry, $40 for the whole year, but you're guaranteed to have the best streams. So Carlos's TV shows, click OK. It's going to rebuild the menu shortcut. Okay, I'm done. So now when I back out of this and I go back to the home screen, you see right here. So if I scroll up, oops, if I scroll up, it's going to look for my movies. And it's going to connect with the track database and then bring all that stuff in. So as you can see, it brings in all that. If I go back down, go over to TV shows, go up, it's going to bring up all my TV shows that I connected. Go back down, go over to live TV. I can pull up the channels, or if you just click on live TV itself, it brings up like the whole side account screen information. And then you can just go into whatever you want to go into. The account information, which tells you when your account expires, live TV, the TV guide. The VOD, we cut out VOD altogether. That's why we're making sure that Cody and the Pyro Media Center work well so that you're able to still watch your movies and TV shows. So again, because I connected Exodus to it, I'm going to show you guys real quick what I mean. If I was going into TV shows and going down, if I click on Exodus, it's going to bring up the Exodus screen with everything. If I go over to, let me see, like new TV shows, just so I can show you, the difference in the search. If I'm going over to new TV shows and I click on something, again, you're going to see that there's those premium links and then there's the regular links. So let's say I wanted to watch Strange Angel, which is actually a pretty interesting show. You know what? Succession. Succession is a great show. I'm encouraging everybody to watch it. I mean, it's great. Great. The whole power struggle thing of a family that's a media like mogul family. So as you see here, you go into season 1. If I was watching the first episode, I'll click on that. You guys will see what I mean by the stream content, premium streams versus the regular stream. So you see there's 2 lists, premium and then normal. You guys want the Real-Debrid service because you have the option. You see how it has like 6 1080p ones up there? And these are premium links. So these are not going to be buffering, pausing, skipping. You're not going to have issues with these. These are the premium links, and it's only $40 for the whole year to add this to your service. And when you add it, it's going to be basically every box on your network. So if you have like a house with 3 boxes, all of the boxes for that $40 a year will be able to access it because it takes the flag off of your IP address. So as you can see, you get all of these premium streams in here. And look, I mean, like stuff you wouldn't have gotten on the regular one. So all of these are just premium streams that play super crisp and clear. It's like the best. So guys, that's the overview of the whole process from start to finish. Every section is available on the YouTube channel for you to see. The other thing I like is now if you click on TV shows directly, it brings up the moviedatabase.org information, which really just, makes things a lot easier. So as you see here, if we were going in to watch something, say Westworld, once we click on it, it's going to bring it up and it shows you the different add-ons that you can use to watch it. So as you see, we have, I don't know what this first one is because the logo, oh, that's just play. That's Death Streams, Covenant, and then all the rest of these. You can see everything's right there. So you can either hit play and it's going to bring streams from everything up, or let me go over to season 2 just so you can see. Season 2. or you can just go to whichever add-on you like. And like I said, I go between Exodus and Covenant. So if I wanted to watch one of the episodes, I would just choose the episode and then what I wanted to watch it on. So that just makes things really super easy, guys, for everybody. You can choose whichever one or just hit play. It's going to bring all of them up. So if we're watching, where are we at now? I think we're at vanishing point as far as the episodes go. But you see, I said you have just a larger selection of things. So if I chose the vanishing point one, it would allow me to watch it from play, which brings up all the add-ons, or any one of the individual ones, which I can go over to like Exodus, click on that, because I have that set up with the Real-Debrid service. They're all set up with the Real-Debrid service now, because once you connect Exodus and Covenant, since they use two different URL resolvers, it's going to automatically bring that resolver into all of the other add-ons. So you see, just having the premium, automatically it jumped out with 3 720p links. The SD links on premium is really great. It brought up the 1080p links. So you see, there's just a lot more of a variety once you pay that $40 a year to have the Real-Debrid service on there. I mean, there's nothing like it, guys. For $40 extra a year, you have choice streams. So for the people that are complaining about, well, there's no streams out there, spend the $40. You see that there are streams, but there's only 11 of the 720p under the normal links. There's only 467 of the standard ones on the normal. But on that premium, you got 75 720p links. You have 11 1080p links. So you have all that choice premium content right there, and it just loads it all up. So again, guys, that's the overview of the 2.8. The update, it fixed and corrected a lot of things that we found that there were issues with, and everything is perfectly fine and working now. We hope you guys really like the build and know that we do pride ourselves in making sure that you're able to have your quality entertainment when you want it. And for that additional amount per month, you can also have the live TV. And the live TV, again, not needed, but it's, it is there for the people that actually decide, they just want to have that live TV stuff. So with that being said, you have access to everything you need to have access to. And that's it, guys. So we hope you enjoy the 2.8. We hope that if you decide to get the live TV service, that you just use it in conjunction with Kodi so that you can watch your live events, but also your sports and everything else that's on live TV, but use the Pyro Media Center, the PMC, or Kodi to enjoy your movies on demand and things like that. So guys, thank you for spending this time with me. If you have any questions, leave the comments down below or reach out to me.